not me, cause I'm too fly. The freestyle fanatic, ooh, my.
Sir Ben? Hi, Ryan. It's good to meet you. I'm good. How about yourself?
Very well, thanks, Ryan.
It is great to see you with a smile on your face. After seeing this movie, you're just so stone-faced.
You need a mic?
I don't have one.
No, do you need one, though? I mean, you want a camera?
I'm not. That'll be good.
I'll give you one.
Yeah, that'll be good. So you were just, it's a great stone face.
Yes.
To yourself. I was very impressed.
John will be sitting there. He'll give you a 2-minute warning.
Okay.
Rolling. And speed. Anytime you're ready.
So what drew you to You Kill Me?
I think Frank's a child. That's what I found so endearing about him. I think he grows up during the film. I think his gun and his booze, I think that's a way of maintaining a false childhood. And then by the end of the film, the child becomes a man, in the best sense of the word. But he still keeps that childlike quality about him. And there are no disguises, there's no edge, he doesn't play games. What you see, you get. And I really like that about I really like that about him, and the ability to portray that and play that was quite wonderful. I know he's complex, and I know he can appear complex on the screen, but for me, the attractive thing was how simple a man he is. Straight, simple, frank. There he is. And I found that very appealing. You build everything around that. You have the amazing Tay, you have John, you have this great cast. What a joy.
Speaking of the cast, I read that you had, you wanted Taya. Out of everyone in the world, you wanted Taya. What drew you to her for the role?
I saw her in Flirting with Disaster, and I could see that she had amazing energy. She's not afraid to take risks. She's not afraid of the audience not liking her very much. A lot of people pray, frame after frame, that the audience likes them. That's not a recipe for success. You have to take the risk of the audience going, ugh, that's a bit off. And then you can reclaim them again. You distance, and then you reclaim. She's brave, and she's very intelligent. She's gorgeous on camera. And I felt that, she'd bring that kind of almost 1940s classic quality to it. She has that touch of Lauren Bacall and Katharine Hepburn. She has that. So I thought that would be perfect for the film. We got her, thank God.
How do you prepare for this role in being a drunken hitman?
I prepare by loving the script. I'm a great on-the-page studier. I love to know my lines thoroughly, know my lines backwards, know my lines inside out. And then I know his thought processes, I know how he voices himself, how he speaks. So I always start with the script. My next step is his costume. I love the fact that he's always in the same outfit, scene after scene after scene. Consistent. There's a consistency about him that I really liked.
You're not much for comedy, I would think. A lot of your roles are very serious.
They are.
How does it feel kind of doing a black comedy like this? And
it's delightful. A lot of my work in the theatre before I became a movie actor was comedy. A lot of it was comedy. I would say about 80% of it was comedy. And I loved the kick of hearing an audience laugh. There's nothing like that's my addiction, by the way. I loved it. And I suppose starting my career with the great, wonderful role of Gandhi, then further down the line there's Schindler's List, and further down the line there's other things. It was the only dark comedy I started to approach was in Sexy Beast, where I know it's very violent and frightening, but people do laugh as well at that character. And I felt myself going back to my earlier days of comedy, which I really love. So it doesn't feel that strange to me, but it's very delightful.
How was it working with Luke and Bill Pullman, and having this great supporting cast around you?
I learned a lot from them. There's so much to learn from Luke and from Bill and from Philip and all of them. There's so much to learn. I'm a Brit playing an American. I got so much information from their rhythm, from the level of energy that they brought to the film. Luke's unique provocation, because he's a very witty guy. Provocation in the best sense. He'll pull out, he'll ratchet up the game like Taya does. So you're only as good as the guys you're playing with. Really, you are. That's the limit. You know, if you're not playing with good guys, you'll never reach the peak that you want to reach. And John Dahl controlled this very interesting cast of people, high energy cast. And John had this wonderful way of modulating like a great conductor with a crazy orchestra, keeping everything playing the same tune. Beautiful.
And lastly, where do you rate Frank and like the characters that you played over the years? Where does he kind of fall in? Is he one of your favorites you've ever played, or is he just kind of, it's just different, or does he fall like in the top 5?
He falls in the top. I have to be careful here because I've done some amazing films. So he's definitely in the top 10. Definitely in the top 10. I'm very fond of Frank.
Well, thank you very much. Again, it's great to see you actually smile. Because if you walked in and you were stone-faced, I think it was. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was one of my favorite movies is Searching for Bobby Fischer. And so meeting you, just from that role alone, is just great. So thank you.
That's very kind of you.
That was a wonderful movie.
One of my favorites too. I've been blessed. I've been blessed.
The only thing that movie was not blessed with is being, I guess, recognized more.
Yes.
Because it should have at least been recognized for your performance and for Joe Mantegna. Oh God, I love that movie.
Yes.
It was great.
Chess thing. My son will be better at this than you will ever be anything in your entire life, and I cry every time he says that.
That's great. Thank you very much. It was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you.
How is it? Have a good one.
She's good. Give her a call when
I can
you
put
break.
this in your face.
Maybe now.